So I had this God thought just now. How can one person end up surrounded by a narcissist? Is the person that they choose to link off with in romantic relationships, it's friendships, it's work environments, it's literally everywhere they go. Well, we can look at the story of Lot. Now, we don't know how Lot grew up, because that's how it works, by the way. Just accept that our parents really done the best that they could to raise us, but whatever their footprint in our life, that becomes our footprint as adults. So with Lot, we see that Lot actively chooses Sodom and Gomorrah, and he chooses it so much that Abraham has to go and free him, and Lot finds himself living right in the same community again. However I grew up, that is going to affect my adult choices. Then we see how it becomes generational, in that it affects his daughter's choices too. And so the science is that once I am past the age of 12, that means I have to reparent myself. I gotta know how my trauma has impacted me, and then I gotta take all of that into God. In the story of how you can be surrounded by people that will never love you, was for me the little girl that had to reparent herself. The little girl that had to turn all of her trauma into God. So until I fix that for myself, until I learn how life has harmed me, and then I bring all of those things into God. Because I stop and share this point is that I was probably like 7 or 8 years into just being enveloped in psychology principles. But in the end, I just had a lot of principles with not a lot of ways to seed it in my life. But then I create like this God space, and I start showing up to this space, and I am seeing these principles within the Bible. And then one after another, my beliefs are changing. I am being solidified into my personhood and my values. So I learned how to be a better Keisha by spending time with God.